Hello, Barry Anderson here from Trade Ideas with the stock of the day, and this is just a different way in which you can use the AI, okay? So this was a short from the AI, EZGO. The short was at, I think, 458, and look at it right now, 325. But on first glance, you would look at this and go, well, wait a minute, it got stopped out. You're absolutely right, it got stopped out. In fact, all the AI alerts got stopped out today. But take a look at the reentry. And again, if you're unfamiliar with the reentry, it's just halfway between the entry price and the stop price. It's nothing highly scientific. In this case, it's 463. So if a stock ever hits the stop price and then comes back to the reentry, you get a real-time alert. I mean, notice this. I mean, this is a very tight stop. Got in at 1056. And it got out at 10:57, literally, a minute later. And that's because the stop was so tight. However, you had a chance to get back into that, and then look what happened afterwards. I mean, this is it's actually more than 28% because that's calculating from if you shorted it at 458, you actually would have shorted it closer to 463. But nonetheless, here's another one, 6.7%, 5.5%. Now, do they all work? Of course not. But these three on a re-entry, but especially this one, the EZGO, would have been awesome. So, I was joking with a couple of guys at Trade Ideas and saying, well, maybe this is actually Holly, okay, re-entries. Never mind the original alerts. Maybe this is what we should all concentrate on, is just the re-entries. You don't get too many. I mean, this is a unique day in which you get 4 out of 5 that actually hit the stop and then come back to the re-entry price. Typically, you might only get, maybe 2 or 3 a day. Some days you won't get a re-entry. But at any rate, I just want to bring this to your attention. If you don't have these columns up and running, it's just a matter of right-clicking on any one of the column headers, click on columns, and then add them, okay? And it's in alphabetical order. You can see right there, re-entry price, re-entry stop, and re-entry time. And you can put a sound alert. It's the same sound alert, in fact, that is used when you get an initial alert. So you can get a sound alert. What I'd be lobbying for at Trade Ideas is have a different sound alert on the re-entries. But anyway, this is what I would do though. There's again a good argument to be made that forget the first alert, wait for the re-entries and trade those. All right, everybody, I want to get back into the trading room. So if you have any questions for me, first of all, I want to shut this down. Any questions for me, you can use this email address. I'll open the room tomorrow at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Hope to see you then. Bye-bye.